Donna Letier, and I am really excited to continue our Come Grow With Me series with one of my dear friends, Kelsey. Kelsey, thank you. I'm so excited we're going to be gardening together.
I am so happy to do this. And you know, I'm like a new gardener.
You're a new gardener. Yes, so Kelsey spent a lot of time on the news, but you have something really big coming up. Tell me what's happening in about a month.
I do. In just a little less than a month, I am getting married. I can't even believe it. So I'm very excited.
Well, and you can grow together. We can play with that. Now, do you like to cook a lot?
I do like to cook. I should cook more and I should garden more, but you know, I find myself working a lot, Donna.
You know what? That is the truth. But that's the part of this. I mean, when you work all the time, to have something that kind of takes your mind away, and it's so nurturing to let nature nurture you. So it's a way to begin, and we're going to get started. So I want to start by saying we're going to be doing the Cheers garden, which I love. And this can be moved around wherever you are. So, you know what? And as you're on your honeymoon, you can bring it to me. I'll happily water it for you while you're gone.
I would love to.
But we're going to be planting really beautiful herbs that we'll talk about. But first, what I want you to do, because I think gardening is so much a part of getting your senses involved. So this is core, and we've hydrated it for you. So put your hands in and really feel it. It's compressed coconut husk.
I feel like we did this once before, and just even like touching dirt, it's the weirdest thing. You just feel like, I'm like, oh, I'm in my body again. You know, it's so easy to just be like, my brain just goes and goes and goes.
Well, so I'm going to jump back to your time in the news. So you're covering a lot of hard stories.
Yes.
For years.
Yes.
And what did you do to kind of take care of you when you're consistently talking about hard things?
There were definitely stories that I would leave and I'd be like, I'd just be in tears. I wouldn't even know why. And I think just walking away from it, I was like, what I just witnessed, the average person would not witness in their lifetime. And so honestly, cold plunging, anywhere where I could walk on grass. And things like, I mean, I should have been doing stuff like gardening.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. So we've got this core. The grow bags are designed for optimal airflow. And most importantly for me, it's a really great place for plants to thrive, but it means you can move it around. So if you have a minute on your patio and you can just have a cup of tea and take a minute in the morning and you're around something that smells so good, it's a way to kind of take care of you and self-soothe.
It's like all senses, you know? Like I'm touching it, I'm feeling it, you can smell it.
Exactly right.
It just forces me to get out of my head, which is a constant struggle.
Right. That's exactly right. So we've got this beautifully hydrated core. Now what we're going to do is we want to customize the soil, just like you would. You're customizing your wedding to fit you. And as you move forward into your new opportunities, you're making it work for every single client. We're customizing the growing media so the plants will thrive. So go ahead and take primer and pour it right into the grow bag. And I'll kind of pat this down. And core is super easy to hydrate. We just put it in the grow bag and pour some water on it.
Primer for?
You know, we want to make sure that the soil has everything it needs. That's lava sand, and so it's really going to help aerate the soil. And when you have a really healthy soil system, you can take any plant and it will thrive. So we kind of mix it up, and you know that it can be daunting, but actually when you take a really beautifully fully rooted plant in living soil with, you know, microbes and everything that the plants need, your garden's going to be really successful. So go ahead and pour that right on top. Certainly is less intimidating, right, than, you know, doing a whole huge raised bed for your first time out.
Entirely, and I love the idea of this because we just, like we live in a townhome, so like we just don't have the space yet.
Right. Let's pour the whole thing in. Let's see if we can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. We always put in a little extra. There you go. And you know what? It is about a little getting dirty. So I'll kind of put that over here. And now let's talk about the plants. So, okay, you're going to France to get married. I mean, just being there is incredible. And the food not only looks beautiful, but it smells beautiful. And I think we get so much of our inspiration from the herbs they use. So do you have any favorite herbs you cook with?
Oh, let's see here. cook with? No, not yet.
Okay, we'll get you going. Yeah, absolutely.
But I do love lavender. I do love, gosh, I'm just thinking of other oregano.
Yep.
What else? I mean, anything. I would like it.
It's good. It's fun to put fresh herbs. So let's start. We're going to start with the lavender.
Okay.
And starting with fully rooted plants, people ask me all the time, is that cheating? It's not. Because we've let the experts curate the seeds, take it from, every different stage to where it's fully grown and ready to thrive in the grow bag. They have babysat it. They have nurtured it with the right light, the temperature, humidity, nutrients, and we love working with body plants. Doesn't it smell good? So here's a trick. You want to dig a hole as deep as the pot it comes in. This is a 4-inch pot, so you would dig a 4-inch hole.
Okay.
The other trick is to always smell it before you plant it, and then you always want to take well-hydrated plants before you plant them. Give it a squeeze, and that will loosen it up. And look at those healthy root systems.
Yes.
And we're going to just put it right here. And that's as simple as it is. So now why don't you do the next one?
Now, would you suggest just keeping this in your kitchen?
No, this is an outdoor garden. That's
Outdoor.
such a great question.
Okay.
This is an outdoor garden. It will thrive. Now, when weather comes in, you can move it inside. And when you grow with us, we send you weather alerts if it's time to move it in. But no, I tell you one of the things I do. You're going to probably start entertaining a lot, right?
Yes.
And I bring my little gardens in when I'm having people over for cocktails or mocktails.
How
so
fun.
They can harvest their own fresh herbs. Or a pizza garden, people like to harvest their own. It actually is a conversation starter. And if you are meeting new people for the first time, it gives you something to talk about.
Yes.
And so if I'm taking sage and putting it in fresh tea or thyme, it's just fun to
That's
do.
exactly what I've been into lately is drinking tea every night. And I think about it, I drink lavender tea, and I'm like,
there you go.
fresh lavender.
That's right. That's exactly right. I think herbs are, there you go, turn it upside down. Then you just put it right in here.
Amazing.
And it's like you're going to have this garden to take home, ready to nurture, but be nurturing to you. So, and here's the thing. People ask us all the time, oh, it's so pretty, I don't want to harvest. The more you harvest, the more it's going to grow. So that is a trick. So, let this kind of settle in. But you can start harvesting your lemon balm in a week, right? And it's going to be ready. Your sage is going to be ready in a week. And this will take you all the way through the summer.
Yeah, so how long will this last?
Yeah,
in the summertime?
Absolutely.
Okay.
My lemon balm comes back year after year in Dallas. My chives come back, my oregano comes back. It just depends, but it really is a seasonal garden. Now you can put new plants into the grow bag, and we can help you refresh the soil, but it's about using it and letting it kind of be part of your routine. So you want to keep the soil alive and thriving. Like, do you take vitamins every day?
I do, every single day.
Okay, this is going to be something that you do for the soil once a week.
Okay.
So you give that a nice shape.
Okay.
It is really what it is a soil serum, and it's made with plant proteins, plant carbohydrates, kelp, humate. We want to keep the soil alive and thriving. So you open that up and just put 2 dropperfuls right in here, and it's about feeding the soil, not necessarily the plants. So I'm just going to pour that right on there. And you're going to do that once a week. You're going to water, depending on the heat. If there's rain, put it out in the rain. But as it gets hotter in Dallas, you're going to probably water every other day. If it's over 90, I move them into the shade.
Oh, look how cute
and it's
this
easy
is.
to
light.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So it'll be fun to think about. I mean, every different culture uses herbs differently, right? And I bet now that you're a gardener, you're going to notice herbs and freshness when you're dining in France even more than you would have.
Entirely. And just even like seeing this, it makes me think of being back in Italy or on some of my trips where you see them in the kitchen and they're literally pulling it from their plants or their garden or whatever is there in the house and then throwing it into the pasta. I'm like, I can do this now.
You can do this now. You can do this now. So I'm just so excited that you're growing with us. I'm really excited about the next chapter. Every life has different seasons, and you're in one that's so exciting.
I'm very excited. And I know when I take this home to my fiance, he is going to be obsessed.
Good. When you're both do really intense careers. He's an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And so I think finding time for you, and even if you guys decide to just sit, outside by your garden for 10 minutes every night before you have dinner, kind of take a deep breath and let the garden nurture you.
That is exactly what we're gonna do tonight. So I love this. This is so I can smell it. Oh my goodness, it just smells amazing.
It smells so good. Well, thank you for growing with us.
Thank
And
you.
this is going to be fun. Share with us, how you're using it and how you're enjoying it. I can't wait to see all the wedding pictures.
Thank you. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, thank you, thank you.